We had the opportunity to speak to some of these TSA officers who know that their job is really essential to protection of all of the operations that take place around travelers who are coming through so many of these airports. And so they are continuing to go into work, but they do want the president, the administration, and lawmakers to know that living without this pay is becoming unsustainable ultimately as well. Let's take a look.
My thought was that any day now should be over with, but every single day I get proven wrong, that they're going to let it continue and go on like there really is no end in sight.
Transportation security officers are feeling the pain of the government shutdown, and the realities of long-term living without a paycheck are setting in.
For the first 2 weeks, like he said, we were kind of prepared. Now it's getting harder.
We met with two couples, all TSA employees and parents, at the local watering hole, Terminal 1.
And you all have gone through previous government shutdowns as well.
They say this shutdown is unlike the other three that they've dealt with during this administration.
We were expecting the same that happened the last two times, which was it would be resolved in a reasonable amount of time.
Of the 420,000 federal workers currently working without pay, more than 50,000 of them are TSA employees. Officers were ordered to continue working without pay, with President Trump's promise that checks will be cut once the federal government reopens. Still, many agents are not showing up to work, citing financial reasons.
One of my coworkers told me he's got $1.25 in his bank account, and it's going to be over pretty soon. He won't be able to get back and forth to work.
In Houston's airport, the Terminal B checkpoint remains closed due to staffing issues. In Miami, Terminal G was closed and passengers were diverted to other terminals. And passengers in New York and Seattle also saw 90-minute wait times at security lines. The TSA says 99.9% of passengers waited less than 30 minutes to get through security this week. And unscheduled TSA officer absences have only increased 1% since last year. TSA agents are among the lowest paid federal workers. According to federal data, the average salary is roughly $41,000 per year, and officers have already missed one paycheck this month, with another just 1 week away.
These federal workers want the wall.
President Trump believes despite the hardship, federal workers prefer border security over pay.
Many of those workers have said to me and communicated, stay out until you get the funding for the wall.
In my opinion, he's somewhat delusional.
Those we spoke to say that's not true.
I'm for border security, it's not that I'm not, but not at the cost of hundreds of thousands of American workers.
These four continue to work because they know their essential role.
I watched 9/11 from my high school classroom. I literally watched the plane go in. I'm going to do what I have to do. I came to do a job at the end of the day.
But they are frustrated. They are the human casualties in an intense partisan fight between President Trump and congressional Democrats.
We shouldn't be in the middle of all this. Sit down and do your job. You're getting paid to do a job, do it. That's your job. You're a politician. Sit down and talk to each other. That's what you have to do. Don't use us for this. This has nothing to do with us.